and I can't deny the fact that you like me right now. You like
Okay. All right. Awards of the week. Award of the week. And this week's award goes to AOC, otherwise known as Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, who is the representative of my district,
She represents you, and she represents my brother.
as well as some other dude for their outfits at the Met Gala. And I know this is weird coming from a dude that was doing a podcast from his bedroom and is just wearing a Chappelle Show T-shirt. Shout out BK Madison's. But it was interesting because she was wearing this dress where it was like a white dress and it said "tax the rich" on it. And then there was another gentleman wearing like basically a shirt and jeans and a jean jacket, and the shirt and the inside of the jean jacket said "make the rich pay." And you know what, like, I know a lot of people were pissed off that she was there because the Met Gala is a $30,000 a person event. It's basically like a prom for like rich people because you know we see the red carpet. We don't see shit when they go inside. They just show the outfits and stuff like that. And you know, my issue is it's like I don't have an issue with her going, but she's wearing a dress that says "tax the rich," and I'm just like, at this point, like you're like a parody of yourself. It seemed like some shit where I was like, this is like a Zucker movie, you know, like Airplane or Naked Gun, because it just seemed like something out of like this congresswoman that's all about like taxing the wealthy and everybody paying their fair share, and she shows up to like hobnob with like these rich people that she intends to like tax. And I'm just like, if you just showed up in a normal dress, like the right, they could shit on you, and because that's what they're gonna do, like regardless. But now everybody's looking at you like you look like silly. It's like I'm sorry because I'm gonna go off on like an analogy rant, but it's as if like somebody shows up to like a police fundraiser with like a defund the police shirt. It seems so out of character. And then she kind of defended herself because people thought like she paid the $30,000 or like taxpayers paid the $30,000. But then she glossed over and said like representatives usually get invited to these events. So what I assume is that they invite them and they get some kind of like tax break for like the 30,000. So essentially, she's saying she tax the rich, and she basically gave them like a tax break. Like another thing is like it's like and her saying that it's like if like a Mets fan got tickets to a Yankees World Series game, it's like well it's a World Series, I have to go. But it's like, but I'm gonna wear my Mets gear because I'm gonna show that like I don't care about the Yankees. I hate the Yankees. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you're still going. If you got like tickets behind home plate at the World Series and you're a Mets fan.
That's a good point. Yeah, yeah. Hobnobbing with this like a very aristocratic. It seems kind of like let them eat cake, that type of thing. Very over the top, not rich, like straight up wealth. Like this is like, this is like all the world is focused on this, and this is what you do. Like this is
it's just like a parody. It's like and it was on like her back, so it's like she probably walked up and she was like, "Oh, AOC, you're wearing like this nice dress. Who's it by? Oh, it's by so and so." And turn around and show Tax the Rich. And then the other part is she posted on her Instagram. She was like, "I'm helping a black immigrant break down doors, blah 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 blah." Right? And then you come to find out, like the designer that's this immigrant, she immigrated from the third world nation of Canada, from the city of the war-torn city of Toronto.
There you go.
Not only that, but that girl is like that woman, the designer, is married to like some guy who's like the son of some kind of big old like corporation, like some big old CEO. So that guy is worth like 100 million. So she's worth like 50 million. It's just like a whole like hullabaloo of just like bullshit, and every time I see her, I kind of like, I'm sorry I voted for her.
It's like a bubble. Like, we're watching from the outside, but it's like maybe they mean well, but it's like seems like a bubble. Like,
I don't know what they do when they go into the Met Gala. I don't even know what the Met Gala is for. It ain't like maybe one of these days, Mike, you should wear like a hat that has like a wedding veil on it, just to
yeah, one of these.
So like Elton John glasses, just to like change it up a little bit,
and a Razor scooter. Maybe they have like Vigo's painting, Vigo the Carpathia from Ghostbusters 2 in there, and they're like paying homage to him, and they're just trying to like bring up the slime or something.
Some kind of like satanic ritual. I remember somebody was like Tyler I Am was like, what happens at the Met Gala? And somebody responded, well, I do know at some point they meet gala.
There you go.
But this week we have an honorable mention for award of the week. And I'm giving it to Ja Rule, man, because him and Fat Joe, who I'm a big fan of, BX, and somebody who I was a fan of, like Ja Rule. I remember when they announced it, a lot of people were like making fun of it because obviously it's following up the Locks and Dipset verses from like a couple weeks ago. But I seen like Ja Rule on there. I know people was gonna joke because obviously Ja Rule has not done himself any favor with his public persona over the last couple years with like the Fire Festival and all kinds of different other stuff, and people bringing up like the Chappelle what the fuck do I care what Ja Rule thinks at a time like this from like way back when? But people forgot like he really had like some hits, and there was a point like between like 1998 and like 2004 that you couldn't turn on the radio and not hear Ja Rule because he had a song with somebody, and it was a cool event because he brought out Vita from Murder Inc., who I hadn't seen in years, Lil Mo, who I was wondering, we used to be on everything too. Had her own like songs and did a lot of features, and then brought out Ashanti, who is like gorgeous every time you see her. Fat Joe brought out Nelly, which I thought was kind of like controversial because him and Ashanti used to date for like a long time in like the mid to late 2000s. But it was a really cool event, and I love Verzuz. I can't wait to see what the next one is, but I was glad to people to be like, oh yeah, Ja Rule did this. Like, sometimes we would play some songs and you're like, what the hell is this shit? But all the Ja Rule songs, like, oh yeah, I remember Ja now. 50 didn't like completely obliterate him. So, and with that, awards of the week.